So, I believe you had some questions here for our man Christoph. This is Christopher, everybody, by the way.
What's good? I just want Chris to tell us about his day. I want him to tell us what he thinks about his first day on the job.
Well, it was nice to kickstart. Like within like the first 2 miles, I was like stoked that it started. Just like so much talk and so much. I don't know. It's been planning this for months and months. So for it to finally start was pretty dope. I mean, literally 4 miles into it, my trailer jackknife on me. Lost one of the pins, which is kind of a bummer. I rode. How far did we ride before we even
Take a break?
No, before that, but like before I even put anything on to replace the pin, like we were in
Probably 30 miles.
Yeah.
35 miles.
and it was just bouncing everywhere. And so that first 30 miles, I felt great. Like there was never like I honestly like I don't know like how you guys would obviously pace, but like I like the pace I was going at. It was probably slow for you guys, but
It was a little
I enjoyed it because I was just looking at shit.
It was slow, but I mean, it was also like
flat
I
and
didn't
no one
really
was
care.
caring.
It's just
Yeah.
casual,
Yeah.
just like I had nowhere to be. I was enjoying it. It was cool, like going through Old Town.
Old Town was dope.
Going through Tempe, and there's lots of people out. Got to
Yeah.
like just kind of people watch as you go by.
Seeing the stadium was pretty cool. Yeah, it was nice. I thought it was cool on Old Town since it was like Sunday Fun Day. There was actually people out, but I like going through that.
What was it compared to your expectations?
It definitely like my expectations of like, you know, just like just get on and do it. You know, that kind of squashed that.
Wait, how so? I don't.
It's just
understand.
like you just ride a bike and you ride 5-10 miles. There's really nothing.
Yeah.
But it's like running. You know, like I like running about 5-6 miles. And like 3 to 6 miles, whatever, I feel the same. But after 6 miles, to me, I just don't enjoy it anymore. I get to this point where it's like, I feel the same, but like mentally, I'm just not there. And that's kind of how I felt like, I was like, you know what? If you're just kind of mentally there, you can get it. But then there's this point where it just got to me in my quads. My quads are on fire. They still hurt right now, but jeez. At that Jack in the Box, I didn't want to move. And I needed food, man. Oh man, it's crazy just adding some food.
Your mom hooked you up.
Yeah, those bars, man. Those are clutch. We need some more of those. We'll have her make some.
How do you think you're gonna feel tomorrow?
Honestly, I have no idea. Like I can't really like predict anything. I don't know if I'm gonna feel better. I don't know if I'm gonna feel worse. I know getting some sleep is really gonna help because just taking those breaks. We took that break, and even when we were eating, I feel 100 times better than I did when we first stopped at Fry's. Just getting that food in and taking that hour and a half break. So I could feel great, but then I could also, just like when you do a leg day, your legs are just jello.
I think once you get a couple days under it, it's remember when we do Insanity, like after day 1, you feel like hell, but in day 2, you're just like, oh, I'm not doing this, but you just do it anyways. And then like day 3, you do it anyways, and then like day 4, you start feeling like okay.
Your body is just like totally used to it and all that. Yeah, I agree.
So there'll be the adjustment. I know that me and Nick definitely. I mean, we definitely. I know I trained a lot for it. I know Nick rides all the time.
Yeah.
But you can't really train for what we're doing unless you're just kind of just doing it.
Yeah.
You know, in a way.
Yeah.
Because there's so many unexpected things that are coming up, and like. It's a mental challenge as well as a physical challenge. So
mentally, it's just as hard as physically.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because like there's so many times I'm going, I'm like, Jesus, what am I getting myself into?
Right.
Like I feel like shit right now, and we're in Arizona.
on the flattest part.
And not only that, I was thinking to some like, we literally were gonna go from San Diego to Yellowstone to New Orleans to Niagara. I'm like, what were we thinking? Like, honestly, like,
can you imagine that?
No, I don't want to imagine it. Honestly, I just don't. Like, that's something that, like, all right, I do one of these tours, and then I ride my bike all the time. I'll do it. But like, that's not me. So like, just it's so easy to think you can do it. So easy, like, oh, you're in really good shape. You can do anything. And
Are you in really good shape?
I am in really good shape. I feel great.
But I think is what you'll learn as days go by is that, like, I know that, like, for myself, like, just from those 3 days in the desert getting out here and the massive mountain we had to go over, like, nothing else, like, everything else is just easy now. Like, it's not easy, but it's just, like, it doesn't bother me. Like, whereas there are some really hard days, 94 degrees in the middle of the desert, where it's really, like, a mental test. And I know me and Nick were both getting, like, it was just, it was pushing us both mentally and physically a lot.
We're getting on each other's nerves.
Yeah, and it's just, like, you put all those conditions together, and then it doesn't take much, especially when you're maxing yourself out. So, but that being said, like, I honestly do feel like now I look back at it and I'm like, yeah, like, I mean, I don't even look at it as something that sucked. It was just like, oh, like, we got through that. And it's like, now, you know what, riding around in 80-degree weather where it's flat, whatever, I'll do it all, like, whatever, that's nothing.
Where we're surrounded by, like, stores and, like, anything we can want.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like, this is a joy.
I know. And how many, like, when we're like, oh, we need to get a pen?
No issue.
No issue.
Stop.
Yeah.
There's gonna be plenty of stretches where we don't have that pleasure,
yeah,
you know?
absolutely.
Just take advantage
Tomorrow.
of it. Yeah.
Because I tell you what, the route we're taking, you go to Coolidge, and I honestly, I've never driven it, and there's a reason why there's nothing out there. But the way, if we take that way and come in through Oro Valley, which will be tough, like, because we're gonna go up about 1,500 feet. That doesn't sound like anything. It's still fucking 1,500 feet.
It still sucks.
But going through, I don't know if you guys have been to Oro, but that's where they have biodome and stuff.
Okay.
The biosphere, it's Biosphere student, and it's out in that area. It's gorgeous. So we have that.
I mean, the thing about Arizona hills is what I learned is that they're just long and consistent and not very, like, it's just like such a like, and there seems to be no end to it. Like, we literally were riding probably like 15 miles straight, and you're always going up.
Slightly up.
Yeah, just slightly up. I mean, it's nothing that's gonna gas you, but at the same time, it's just like, I think there's a mental break, and then it's just like and it seems like there's such little reward, like, on the flip side of it. You know, you spend an hour going up for that 2 minutes coming down, and then you're pedaling right back up again. But
it's brutal.
It's a test.
Yeah. See how my legs go tomorrow.
What's your goal for tomorrow? What do you think you can?
I don't really have a goal.
Don't even have one?
You know, I just want to.
I don't really.
I'm just.
One either.
I'm literally just riding.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not. Like, cause we're getting out of the city, and where you guys, it's not the Mojave Desert which you guys went through, which is ugly. Well, there's Sonora Desert. Granted, we're going through a flat part of it, but I don't know. I just want to see it. I'm not trying to, like, race to get anywhere.
Yeah, we can stop and get pictures and.
If there's a nice sunset tomorrow.
Stop at that store across the street before we go.
Absolutely.
I need to get some water. Replenish.
What do you think of today?
Today?
Yeah.
I was chilling. I think we may end up carrying that trailer of Chris's.
Just wait. Like, I know you did your little parking lot tour of it, but
no, okay. But to be fair, like you don't like, there's some little tweaks that once you make with your seat and, like, your adjustment,
handlebars. As soon as I need
your handlebars, like your quads. Like, I don't think I've ever had my quads hurt ever.
No other muscle in my leg hurts. It's literally just my quads.
Oh, it's just a bag. That's my backpack.
Like, that's what I was like. I just want to use my calves. I just want to use my hamstrings.
Yeah. Did you feel like you were too compressed, or you're too strung out, or like with your leg length, like?
Are you getting full strokes or?
Yeah. No, I feel like, because I'm like, when I'm in, I feel like I'm getting it's full strokes, but my handlebars are off. My saddle. Like, obviously I feel it, but I've never had a saddle where I could ride, no joke, more than 3 miles and not just feel it. So this one, is nothing. So that's good.
How was your saddle today, Nick?
Butter. Lubed it up.
Oh, did you?
No.
Oh,
I should actually, but
we should.
do the proof ride on it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess that's a wrap for tonight.
Yeah. Some sleep.
Peace.
Day 1 of the books. No, my day 1.
Your day 1.
There's a second day 1.
Everybody welcome Chris. Welcome Chris to the party.
Welcome aboard.